There's an update in the case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and this is coming from TMZ. I'm a little late on this update. I was at Wicked, and I'm already emotional after that. And then I turned on my phone, and I had all these messages and pings and things loading, and I was in complete shock of the headline that I was seeing. So I'm just going to read through it. I will forewarn, this is incredibly upsetting, and this is a little gruesome. So please keep scrolling if you don't want to hear this. The title is that Celeste Rivas' body found in frozen state. The cause of death may never be determined. They say Celeste Rivas' body had been frozen, and as a result, it looks like the LA County Medical Examiner will not be able to establish a cause of death. Sources directly connected to the investigation tell TMZ. According to those sources, the medical examiner received the body in horrendous condition. It was decapitated, and while the torso was intact, the limbs had been removed and cut into multiple pieces. We're told all of the body parts were, quote, partially frozen and had apparently been thawing out while sitting in the trunk of David's Tesla. Remember, David's vehicle had not been moved for several days when it was parked on a Hollywood Hills street near his rental home, which resulted in it getting towed and then the body being found. As TMZ reported, Celeste's body was in such bad shape, initially investigators did not know if it was male or female. When the body was received by the medical examiner's office, the initial determination was this was a victim of a, quote, apparent homicide, but our sources say that Emmy is now having trouble establishing an official manner or cause of death and, quote, it will most likely be undetermined. Other sources connected to the investigation tell TMZ the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division is viewing Celeste's death as a homicide, and even if the official cause of death is undetermined, authorities can move forward with an arrest. TMZ broke the story. David is now considered a suspect in Celeste's death. What's more, TMZ has learned there's a second suspect who authorities believe helped David in the dismemberment of Celeste's body. A critical part of the case involves a trip investigators say David took to a remote area of Santa Barbara County in the middle of the night back in the spring, where he spent 2 hours. If Celeste's body was taken to that area months before it was discovered in LA, it seems the operating theory is the body parts were put in some sort of freezer for a long time before it ended up in David's Tesla in late summer. That's the article. That's the update. Sorry for emotions, but everybody failed this child. And just to remind, she was a child. She was 14 years old. I have a daughter who's 13, so I just can't. I can't imagine. I'm sorry. I'm speechless. There's no words. There's no words. And I don't think this poor girl's soul will be at rest until justice is served. And just reading that, it's just disgusting. It is disgusting. And the people that did this need to stop being selfish and just come forward and say what happened, because it's just, I doubt that'll happen. But maybe they could, because this is so, like, this thing just gets worse and worse. The information that comes out on this case, it's just, everyone failed this child. That's the update. And I don't have anything else to say. I'll keep